The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. Baker going to throw this right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Mayfield off the play fake. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The pass is caught by Cade.
Shit, man, come on.
Worked this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Mayfield to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Calling a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Buccaneers 7, Lions nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. In motion goes Patrick. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams taking it in. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Mayfield. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mayfield. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. But he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing, Mayfield. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
That is caught.
Come on, man.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. No,
Okay,
he missed
thank
the
you.
PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. To throw is Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Goff. And that That's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They find some open field here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff throwing again.
Sorry.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. The final shot before break here. Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Shit, man.
There on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
2nd and 7. In motion goes Patrick. Here's Goff. In trouble, he's taken down. Yaya Diaby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. and this one will be touched down right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. From the 31, here's a second down and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He completes it to Evans. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield with it once more.
Shit, man.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Completes this again to Shepard.
Got it.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. Handoff running left, Irving. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings it 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Irving. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. A run up the middle with Irving. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff. And that's caught by Williams. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he overshot
man.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Goff now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have a pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bucs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 2nd and 5. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be